Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Southern Iowa. Baling a little bit of hay here today. We have mowed, oh, it's a mixture between what Andrew's mowed and what Jake and I have mowed. We get about 80 acres of hay on the ground. Baling up some hay here Sunday night. Got hay in to do in this video. We're going to put some beans into this piece tomorrow, which will be in this video. It's actually pumpkin planting time too, so we've got it all going to go happen in this video. Been spending the last day or two doing some second pass on corn. I got about 600 acres done, so that's good. Maybe not that much. Anyways, that's things are looking decent. It's rain on Tuesday, and if we can get these soybeans planted, pumpkins planted, and everything along those lines in this video, and catch a rain on Tuesday, life will be good. Let's get to work. We gotta be getting close to a failure 63. This thing beeps at you to say, hey, wake up, you're gonna have to kick the bale out here soon. We're going to 70 inches here. Moisture's 13%. There's 66. Kind of thin, that's why it's going to get beans in it. Not kind of thin, it is thin. 69. It's going to make me go down a little bit of this bale row. And 70. Now you stop. It starts the wrap process, as you can see right there. The pickup will stop chunking. It tells me to kick the tailgate. I kick the tailgate. Bale comes out, hopefully. I close the tailgate. I wait for it to beep, and we take off. Here's some of the first corn planted, now sprayed actually again too. So that is getting into the nitrogen, starting to take off. Looking pretty decent. I'll give it pretty, I'll give it probably a B+, almost an A-. So there's a little unevenness to it, so can't give it quite an A yet, but it's off to the races. Oh, it took the GoPro too long to turn on. Just got the last bit of it. Well, it's the next morning. Everybody say happy birthday to Jake. He's 50.
Just 28.
He's 50.
I feel like
Monday mornings here means that we got we've been off schedule a little bit, but getting everything else done. But usually Mondays are patch work days. So not patch work days, patch chore days, mowing and taking care of trees and things along those lines. But then on the flip side of that too, we got to get ready to do pumpkins, which I can go show you some of that stuff. You want to get this guy unloaded here? I'll have you rototill today and I'll go mow or whatever, but I'm gonna go show these guys what needs rototilled or whatever, and then I'll show you what needs rototilled. So usually the grass is not this long, but we missed last week due to being busy doing everything else, trying to get it done last week. But this here is the future home of pumpkins and weeds, if you can't tell. So this is what we're going to plant here tonight, but we need to reset it with the rototiller. So it's going to get rototilled. Jake's going to do that for us here. Corn on corn's looking pretty good. It's going to get a pass with Liberty to clean up all the volunteer corn in between. Not necessarily it comes from the combine. A lot of it comes from kids walking through the corn maze, taking the near corn, and then they shell their handful of corn, and it ends up all over the place. you want to see if the weed control program's working, there's a patch that has nothing on it. Look at my water hemp patch there. And then this is where the water, the spray program was sprayed. It's looking pretty decent. A whole bunch of volunteer pumpkins right there. But this will also get rototilled, and this is going to sunflowers and zinnias right here. And then that over there is the expanded play area. So that'll probably get rototilled as well this morning. Sound like a plan? We're gonna wrap this up and get it mowed. Golly, I hate when I let the grass grow longer because it just takes longer to mow. Well, we've made it, and Jake's made it as well. He's got some bags of seed. Good timing, because we're about out of seed here. So we're going to put some seed in. I don't know how many acres are here. 25 to 35, somewhere in that range. It's kind of a oddball-y looking deal. So we're gonna have to figure out how many acres. We'll know at some point when we're done planting. So we're supposed to be getting rain tonight. Let's see if we're getting in the ground. Where should I check? How about like right here? No, it's a tire truck. Let's check this spot right here. See, we are dry. That bean's in the ground. Not really in moisture. That might be an issue. And that's dry dirt. There's moisture down there. Not much. I'd have to go really deep to get in the moisture. I don't know if I should go deeper or not. I think we're gonna leave it. We got a couple days of rain coming. It says our rain chance is 1.7 inches. If I get a half an inch at least, I'll be good. I think that's 6, isn't it?
Get a picture of my good side.
Yeah, there you go. That's a 50-year-old's good side right there. He's gonna grab a stick. Can he get it? Was it a stick? Yeah, that's like that's actually a bean leaf. Made it through a whole bunch of stuff. You guys need help? Can you guys see Lola? She's sitting in the chair with her head poked in the armrest. time to go pick up some hay.
So this is the stuff we mowed Friday. I think it is Thursday or Friday last week. I think Andrew raked it Saturday. It might have been on Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. We were gonna ted it. Yeah, Friday. We were gonna ted it Friday, but Andrew, we came out here and it was dry, so they ended up not tedding it. Like I said, I'm not sure if they raked it Saturday and baled it Sunday, or raked it Saturday and baled Saturday. I'm not for sure. I had the weekend off.
Locally owned, Iowa proud, 98.7 KMGO.
We're on third load. Well, it ain't gonna be quite a load. Didn't ted bales. So there's at least 20. I'm not sure what he's got on now. Don't worry, YouTube. The old Dodge drives itself, even with the wiggle stick.
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
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 Turn it around. No, say hi.
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 Sweet. Now it's on.
Hi, Dada.
Hi, babe. How are you?
Titty.
Say cheese. Happy pumpkin planting day.
It's pumpkin planting time.
Okay.
You're on Candy Camera. You can go on it. Hold on a second.
What? You gonna drive? You gonna drive? What are you gonna do? You gonna drive? You gonna drive? You gonna drive that big thing?
She wants to ride.
Are you gonna ride out there with Uncle Ben in the tractor? And we'll meet you out
okay,
there,
fine.
and then you can get on the back.
He's got to drive it out there first, sister.
We gotta walk.
It's on.
Here's my
Take a
pumpkin
video.
planters.
Turn it the other way. There you go. Show them where you're going.
And then we don't need.
You hold on to Uncle Ben, okay?
And then we don't need to
We're gonna close the door
put it.
so you can't pull out.
Bye. Bye. And then told your mom
We're headed into the pumpkins.
we're headed in pumpkin.
Yep.
All right. This is us.
Thank you, camera woman. So to give you the trade secrets here, that is a 2-row planter. You could use any planter you want. Just have oil tubes and a cookie sheet on the top of it with the funnel straight into it. It actually is sink drain tubes that go into the C-tube and then a funnel on top of it. That's tile taped with a little bit of a bracket on there. And they're telling themselves 1, 2, 3, drop, 1, 2, 3, drop. And they're dropping the seed. I'm using this steering on here to try and steer. It's not doing a great job. It bugs me. The lines aren't going to be straight, which is, that's not what it is. It's because you have the way that I have to do weed control in these. The spacing in between them, the guess rows, is what's important. So next year I'm going to make myself a 14-foot drag chain deal that I can just put on the front of this loader and be good to go, and just have chains that drag so that I can just drive down the drag chain mark and use a marker basically.
Nobody's taking a video of this? I got you. I got lots of video and pictures to send you.
So pumpkins are planted.
Yay.
The kids' help is done being helped.
They're not paid for a reason.
Yeah. We are spraying the pre-emergent, but hopefully I gave you guys a little bit of a clue of kind of what around June 1st time for me is hectic. Pumpkin planting, first cutting of hay, trying to get that hay off, trying to usually get second pass of corn done, also then trying to plant some soybeans in the hay that came off. Just shows how everything can get going and happening all at once. But pumpkins are in the ground. If we avoid a gully washer here, we'll be in good shape. The pumpkin patch is a little smaller than what I was thinking it was going to be. It looks like we only got about 1.5 acres. I was shooting for 2, so it's actually 1.7. So we'll see. We haven't ran out of pumpkins yet. Maybe this will be the year. But other than that, I'm pretty tired. I'm ready for a rain day. We'll see you guys in the next one.